Then what you all saying? Welcome back to the channel. Your sun's in my eyes, I can't see. Hope you're all having a great day. We are here out in Wembley in London at the PetrolHeadinism, I probably bodged the name, car event in London, Wembley. Let's go. Place has bare tuner cars, modified cars, which is tuner cars, supercars, hypercars, classic cars, trucks, bikes, everything. It's got a lot. So should we go take a look and see what we have out here? Speeding the dinky deckers, the dinky dubs. Come on, that's a bit of me. That some old signs. These always sell well, these old signs, don't they? Look at those. And a load of old bits and bobs, funky bits and bobs in here. Did have some BMXs over here. They're not currently going at the moment. Maybe we'll get some shots of that later. Golf Aston. Let's go with his little golf hat in there. Oh, nice number. Rather nice Z with the black and red. The red on the wheels don't match the rest of the red, but it still works. Tax. I love these Tic Tac cars. Oh, it actually says Team Tic Tac, so I just clocked. Love that. Look at the pipes on that guy. Jeez. Bloody clean RS, that one in the blue. For like the racer look, but also got the fat speakers in the back, so can do multi-purpose. Interesting paint inspired thing going on here to like show different sort of drawing designs. I mean, don't know how I feel about it. Kind of, it's quirky, it's different, but not my thing. Rydell looking touring car from back in the day. Now these were flipping good in their day, the actual touring car. Just amazing they actually used these estates, but it was more aerodynamic than the saloons, hence they used the estates. But yeah, cool thing to see in the time. Look at this for stance. The wheels are so far out. I mean, you burn through tyres like well quick, but it's cool for a stance to look. Nice skyline. And the old Mark 1 Ezzy, but flipping modified to hell. This looks like it does some sort of track events, I would have thought, being stripped out and that as it is, but that is clean. I mean, you wouldn't want to track this. The paintwork looks so nice, but that's hard. I don't feel like I don't ever see these M4s. I love the wheels that are on them, especially if you sort of do other accents in orange, but M4, oh yeah. Fastest shed in the world. Look at this. This is an interesting thing. Look at that. Look at the engine in there. That is a nuts engine. Audi RS engine in this thing. This must fly. I mean, it's got literally got the aerodynamics of a shed, because it is a shed, but the engine in that, mad. I mean, look at that. All full. Oh, it's got V-dub steering wheel, but it's Audi kind of looking as well. But yeah, it's won loads of records, fastest shed and all that. But yeah, so interesting. That's probably one of the fastest push bikes in the world, because that's got an engine on it, so that must be a bit scary somewhat. Probably has one of the most miles on it here. Most miles on it now. 221,000 miles still going. For a French Citroen as well, that's mad. Got something growing out of his car. Just look at the paint on this. That is sick. That is such nice paintwork. But you would not want to scratch that, because that would be a pain in the ass to try and blend in, so don't touch it. Ford Angular just chilling in between all these. 9 other baths just over here, all modified. It's all shiny. That's the loudest Ford Mondeo I've ever heard. That sound system's nuts. It's so basic, you can't actually hear any music, but that's flipping, that's nuts, that. Bruh, no wonder it's flipping loud. Look at those for the sound system. Yeah, that is something else. Race car. It's a different sort of paint scheme, that. The stance on that guy, that's flipping nuts. The air ride system coming in clutch. Gee, there's nothing, no trickery under there. It's all just air ride. Work on this R34, sorry, 35. Jesus, it's flipping nice. Although not such a fan of the carbon wings, but that's my personal preference. But the rest of it, sick. The bar bus, the old Jeep Wrangler coming in with the lift kit. Look at how high this beach is. See, look at the clearance of that. That's more than a fist. The classic colours, white and blue, staying with the correct F1 team in there. Come on. B truck, apparently. Look at how high this is. Again, this is mad. Look, this is me next to me. I'm just about to come up to the window. I can't even reach the roof, so good luck cleaning that. You need a step ladder out. Peachy. Be with the right plate. This is what this is. I'll be honest, I have no idea. This could be completely made up, but this is an interesting thing. I'd like to see it with a body on next. Beautiful. The old Daytona coupe. Love those. So, look at that. Oh, don't get better than the classics. This does not get any better than this. This is my personal favourite. The Aventador. There was just no better than Aventador SVJ. Well, this is just the SV. So the one up from that is the J, and yeah, that is the top of the top. No better. I won't have anything else. Lambo is the best. There's a J right there, so that didn't take long. If you clock this plate, if you know, you know again. Look at that. The Cadbury's purple Hurricane over here, they just suit these colours so nice, and look how much that pops in the sun. Yeah, and that's the right or plate again, Hurricane Evo. God, I love the plate on this Urus. If you know, you know. I mean, it's quite obvious what it is, but how the hell has he got away with that plate? That is nuts. Well, it's for sale, so if anyone wants it, there you go. There's how much it's going to cost you. So more than my car, more than any of my cars I've owned all put together. So yeah, I need a bank loan for that. Old Ezzy here, Sierra just over there. I love these again. Look at the wang on that guy. That you don't get much better than the old ones. It's got double wing setup as well. Sierra, these again, nuts cars. Only 3 previous owners for sale, everything if you want it. So if you like these old Sierras, I prefer the other Sierra that's like the Escort with the big double wing again. But again, these are still nice though, and they're flipping quick. For people in their time, this was just mad quick. The plate says it's evil, alright. Look at that for ground clearance. There is none. It is on the floor, literally. My God, that is slow. Very clean work with the yellow sort of French-esque lights. And look at the wang on that guy and the thick arches. She's thick. She goes thick. And that, look at that. That is a table and a half. That makes mine look pathetic. Ta-da! Buff Crew green Audi. Again, look at this. This is nuts. I need something like this on the Scuba rather than the MGC. Look at that. That is nice. And I love the green. It literally matches my car. And then over here we've got another really sick paint job. That's going to be flipping expensive. And shiny red rims to go with it. That is rather nice. See, not a fan with the bonnet. I get it. Matches with the roof. Do the roof, that's fine. I wouldn't do the bonnet. Clean without the badge, the D-badge grill, and flipping low. A checklist on his Urus, and look, it's in a state. I've never seen the Urus like this. This sort of full off-road spec. The wheels now. He's taken the diffuser off. I guess he's either ripped it off by accident or he's just taken it off because he knows it's going to happen. Got the whole kit on the top there for exploring. I mean, yeah, and then again, arches are not on it. Sort of been used and abused. There's even footprints for good measure on the top. Quite cool with the tan interior actually with the blue. But yeah, so I don't think I've ever seen a Urus looking so dirty, but props to him for doing this. GT86. Yeah, that's hot, man. Rocket Bunny kit on it. That's nice. Look at the wang on this guy. Jesus. Everyone's trying to outwang me today. That is nice. Full racing spec. Got the slidey GT-esque windows. I don't know, is it meant to be drift spec maybe? It's got the double seat, so you'd think so. And then look at that splitter. I mean, no step, yeah, don't want to do that because that's going to snap instantly as if I put any sort of weight on that. That is like literally, look how far it comes out from the car. Hello, buddy. He's chasing after you, mate. Buddy, he's had a bit of an accident. Spillage and slickage. Sound of the police. You never want to come into tyres with that. Look at this. That is going to do your tyres some damage. Just drive safely and sensibly, people. It's nice to have all these cars, but drive sensibly. That's why these people are here, keeping the road safe. Here you go. My guy's just doing an explanation of it. They're inside that rubber bit. There's a really sharp spike. He said that will pierce your finger if you're not careful, and it comes up through your tyre. There's a hole in it to let the air out. So yeah, your car has no chance of that. You wouldn't even want to put your foot anywhere near that because that'll just go straight through your foot. The factory, fully carbon fibre bodied Beamer. That exposed carbon, you don't get much better than that. Like the whole car as well. T8 Spy out here. Tell you what, the green with the grey slaps hard. That sort of light, so what we call it, lime green, I suppose. Yeah. And then one extreme to the other, look at this 6-wheeler Brabus G-Wagon. That is something else. This beast is high, and look, I mean, you got space galore back there, and then you're going to comfortably sit like 5 people, I think, in there. And something I don't think I've seen, a convertible backed long wheelbase, still 4-wheel drive, well, not 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel car as opposed to this 6-wheel one. But yeah, that's a bit different. Got the Fast B over here from the Transformers. And then look, we've got tow meter, later meter, shoo. Look at these for dinky races. That, as a child, oh yeah, I would have loved this as a kid. Imagine that. It's even a 2-seater. That's just nuts. These things, that's such a good replica, but that's price for your kid. Got the convertible rolly over here. Look at the back up here. Does this not give you vibes of like an old sort of, you know, nice cruising boat or something? I assume that's what they've gone for, but yeah, that's class. That's one way of taking your kids in the back, or in the old Maz 4200s. Now this guy looks like he's done a rally stage, even though this was built to go rally in this car, the old Lancia Delta. But this is a road going version, and it's filthy. I mean, fair play, he uses it. Right, so he got a wrap company here. We got a light blue, sort of almost what you want to call it, sky blue, baby blue Hurricane. This is a Performante as well. I assume it's a Performante. He's got the stripes, I haven't got the stick on it, but by the looks of it, it is. Then we've got the red Bimmer with the red evil eyes to go with it. Look at the pearlescent on this SF90. That, yeah, again, that is so nice. I think it's a wrap based on the fact that it's here, but that is a nutty wrap. You've got the 2 orange Maccas. Right, this is just a satin PPF on there, so it's literally this underneath, but that's just got a satin PPF. So A, it protects it, and B, if you don't want to be satin anymore, just peel it off and you got yourself back to a gloss orange Mackie. Pretty evil looking bike. Imagine that late at night in your mirrors. That looks like a pair of eyes. And then you got some old rolls looking pretty like different, like old and beaten up, but it's cool for it. And then we got the old sort of mean, menacing looking bikes. We got the Gumball rally cars out here. Look at the Merc. One of the special without the roof and all that lot. This is the first Cerato I've ever seen in person, and it looks fit. I mean, it's just so different being off-road. Not my thing again, but it is very cool. R.I.P. Ken Block, his old Fez. Such a shame he died so young, because the talent this guy had was just nuts. But it's very nice to see this here. And then over here we got two very bright coloured cars. We got the green Aventador, and we got a sort of turquoisey blue McLaren. I believe this is a 765 LT. Yes, it is. So again, different colour for that, but it kind of suits it. I actually like cars to have colour on it. Although I'm not sure about, I know the orange is for the McLaren, but with the blue, clashing a bit for me. Well, this is behind Aventador's garage, Aventador and the G-Wag. Now, I kind of think he's ruined it with all this shit on it, but still quite nice. Rockbox, I don't think that suits it. It's not rotten, is it? Jesus. Got a Cobra rep over here. Just look at the girth of that. That definitely passes the fist test. But you have to be so careful because that's your driver's door. You got to get out from there and mind your hot exhaust. So yeah, make sure you wear trousers when you drive up. Just look at the paintwork on this Porker. That is something else, like a sunset kind of vibe that's giving you. I don't know how this is done, whether it's painted, whether it's wrapped. That is something else. The amount of time and effort that must take. Again, do not scratch that car because that is gonna, you have to repaint the whole car. And then over here we got old Shmee. Got a bunch of his cars over here. He's put his obviously special ones, P1, 918 and that all on the stand so no one can touch them. But I can touch this one if I want to. I'm not going to. I'm not like that. If you haven't already seen this boy in action, you need to. You see it's got struts on there. The wing does all this wobbly business going around the bends, but apparently that helps with grip. I mean, this Zenvo, yeah, is something else. No one's ever done it before. And I assume it works, but this is going to set you back a good chunk of money, so good luck if you can ever drive one. Let me know if you can drive one, let me come down and test it. And then Shmee, I've never seen a colour like this, my guy, 296 in orange, bit different, and it's got sort of a grey kind of interior to go with it, but yeah, that, I mean, I'm very much Ferrari reds to an extent, but I do like Ferraris in different colours. This is kind of nice to see, it's something different, but my favourite for this probably dark blue with a cream. So we got Perth Spider in yellow over here, and then you got just over there red Pista. Cool art over here. Look at that light up one over there. I mean, I'm not a Hamilton fan, but that looks so nice. You recognise some of these bad boys over here. Yep, we got some Fast and Furious cars out here. Got the orange Supra. Look at the flipping NOS tank there. Oh my god. Got the old Dodge with the engine poking out the top. That is something else. This one is just for the look, but obviously the original from the film has it out. Toyota Eclipse, isn't it? And then look, twin NOS tanks in the back. I don't know if these are actually wired up or plumbed in or anything. I think it's more just for show. Over here we got the old Dub. My personal favourite that started the whole love for these, the Skyline. You just don't get any better than this. And then we got the S2000, I think. It very much stands out. Then of course, last but no means least, we got the Evo, which somehow has like about 5 gears in reverse because he was reversing as quick as the people going forward. So yeah, interesting, but it's a film, so we're not going to judge. Cupra, it's telling me to grow a deck. No, I don't need to. Oh, someone scratched it. Oh no, the paint's just peeling off. Damn son, look at this one. Got the right plate for it anyway. Look at this, the matte black and matte black bonnet, gloss black paint with the evil looking eyes. That looks menacing. Don't know if I've ever seen a Skyline with side exit pipes, but just look at that shiny boy. But this one's very quirky and very different, this truck. This is all custom. Look at that snail coming out the side. Oh my god. And just for good measure, we got the other one on the other side. This, look at the exhaust system, round, up, and out. This must be some other kind of beast. I'd love to know what this kind of puts out, and if this is actually any quicker. I mean, look at the massive knobblies on there. and then you got the winch if you ever need it. I think that's just more of a showpiece though. The old dub, something a bit classic, but he's done quite a lot on mods to it. Look at the seats. I don't know that standard, but that's always nice when the weather's good, if we ever get it. I mean, this is interesting, not my kind of thing. Personally, I think it's a little bit ruined, not going to say that too loud, but the old Ford Escort with a sort of chop at the back. I mean, it's got, the wheels are much further out than where it used to be with the wide arch. And then yes, converted it into a pickup, but it's kind of pointless because you can't put anything in there. But it's a very cool build and probably cost a load of money. And then again, for quirky factor, look at the old Panda 4x4. I've never been a fan of triple spoke wheels, but this on this wagon, it does actually suit it. Scooby-Doo-Doo! Scooby's doing some interesting things, shall we say there. Or just look at that for engineering and money, time, effort. Gullwing-esque doors. Oh my god, look at the mat. That is what I literally had as a kid. That's nuts. That's someone's like kid imagination running wild. Yeah, and then we got this Ian flipping drawn on interesting thing. Yeah, don't know what to say about that. Old school RS, very clean. Hey look, Grogu just chilling in the green stang. Tell me if you think he's missing something just from it. I wonder why this has been done. No idea, but whatever suits you. His and hers again. Got the white Urus next to the white SVJ. Now that's something else. Wide-bodied M3. Is this a proper CSL? It looks like one. I'm gonna have to find out. He's probably not gonna tell me, is it? But if he has done that to CSL, then he's devalued it, I'm afraid. But hopefully he's just not got CSL and then done this, because that is quite a sick body kit actually. i30Ns. Wouldn't say underrated, but definitely very good cars than what people think. I've just clocked on the back here, he's done his Jerry as a prime can. I mean, yeah, fair. Now this is a bit of me. Alpha 155. Very good cars in the day. Very successful in the touring car. Look at that. V6. These sound immense. Yes, this wing is standard, although I think he's bulked it up a little bit on those props, but back in the day they used to just chuck the spoiler in the back, they didn't even fit it for you. So we got a Golf, but if you look at these, he's on the old porker wheels. These wheels, purple wheels, definitely suit this yellow Evo. Look at that. And then just next to it, we got some full custom old Golf. Very stripped out, as you can see, but very clean. Got the nice shiny BBSs on it. And then someone's decked the ass. Oh, thank you for that. Decked the ass off of this Merc. Scooby! And then we got the old Mark 1 Ezzy. Look at these for the side of the wheels. Original, but they're so small. Slammed turquoise blue boomer. Look at this for a Scirocco, right? I don't know if it's maybe like touring car, rally car esque, because it's not exactly lowered, and then it's got a body kit on it, and it's got a fat wing on the back. I mean, that is very much different. Look, he's not gone for very low, unless it is on bags and then he just hasn't dropped it, but at least it's practical somewhat. To just see through the fence, someone's got a colourlingus over there. Yep, that is what I call them. S15 drifty boys, got the drifts. it was in the pink section. We're now in the green section, a whole new section of cars, as I'm with this decked out M4. So we're going to check out what is on this side, and as you can see around me, there's already some hot whips around here. We've got the forge tent just over here. So yeah, let's get into it. As off, we got some grey with like pearlescently very nice glitter in there on this new Supra. Look at this for a rat rod. We got some specs over here. I mean, I don't know who's done this, but handling too. I mean, I'm not surprised with all that power and stuff. I mean, I think that sort of the settings and the decisions there is a bit biased, but there you go. And just over here we got the matching merch set, a couple of yellow Murcielagos. I'm just a sucker for these RX-7s. They're such a nice car. The colour of this GTR is nice. It's another flipping decked out one. Look at the wang on that guy, and yeah, the clean body kit. That's so nice. Over here we got the stacked out Golf R. Not quite a Cooper R, just saying I prefer the Cooper R, but that's because I'm biased. And then we got a pink titty. I mean, a bit much pink with the wheels, but it kind of goes. Got the old hot rod over here. He's even got the engine cover to match. Doesn't get much better than a Midnight Purple 34. Then we got ourselves a couple of classic Golfs. Touring, look at that. All exposed engine, look at the fat snail in there as well. Got another classic Golf. I really like those wheels actually on this one. Now look at this for stacked out Merc. And then just next to it, another stacked out Merc. My word. Look at this M2 body kit on that one. Oh my god, there is like soddle clearance on that Golf R. Look at that. Then you got a row of Mercs over here, and then just tucked away, just over there, we've got the old Volvo chilling with the Mercs.
She's on a proper team member, listens to and I said to her, do you wander around?
Over on stage right now we have Ben Collins. If you don't know who Ben Collins is, he's the original Stig from Top Gear.
You know, we had to explain, there was a girl who was helping us when they were really small, so I had to break the news to her that I was the Stig, because it was part of
those Liberty Walk events are always over there.
Even when I worked at Top Gear,
beautiful cars.
Lovely atmosphere, which is why we're having so much fun. It's amazing because, you know,
this is a very different SL. So you got the Harrods livery on the Ultima. He's got the original tyre stickers on it, but they're filthy. So apparently they're new tyres, but they must have been rolled in dirt or something. Now I prefer the older Stangs, but just look at the lights on the wheels and the underglow. Mad. Corvette. This is more my kind of Mustang. And then I have no idea what the hell is going on with that, but that is something else. Take a look at this dip monkeyed engine bay on this ST. That artwork is something else. And then this sparkly effect continues onto the mirror edges, on the roof, and then onto the spoiler, of course. That is so nice. Look at the speckles on it. Shout out to Dip Monkey. We've got the sheriff out here, flashing away at me. Sorry, was nearly sick. I just saw a Tesla. I mean, look at this. If you ever wondered what's inside a Tesla, this is fully stripped out, like almost race skin-esque. Well, I mean, still got a screen because that controls flipping everything, but yeah, get rid of the electric stuff. I don't like it. Look how flipping all this wang is. It's so far away from the boot. I mean, look at, it's nearly as high as my head. Then we got one of the new Scoobies, again with a fat wang. If you look at this classic Porsche, you'll notice something different about it. It's plugged in. Take a look at this. there's a bit of a mistake in the back. I'm gonna be careful how I say it, so I'm gonna walk away when I say it. But they've ruined a nice old 911. don't ruin electric. Don't ruin classic cars with electric stuff, man. Just keep them how they are. I'm being smoked out around here. There's a fog machine. Just saying, I think he needs to attend to something else rather than cosmetics. Yeah, there's a little bit of rust there, buddy. Now look at the wheels on that. That is some paint job and a half, and with the bullet-looking bolts coming out. Over here we got someone painting the Star. I mean, that is some cool drawings. But I wouldn't be doing that personally to mine, but props to them. What do we think, people? Should I do that to my car? If you can see it, it's got like turquoise blue to match in there, but I'm thinking the green that goes in my car. What do we think? Let me know. And then in here we've got the fully painted engine bay, and I'm going to do something like that STI, but something slightly different. Mr. Suck My What? Balls. And over here we got the Rally Art. This is the Tommy Mackinnon edition Evo. A lovely Datsun. And then if we look left, we got a couple more cars that have been ruined. So we're going to skip over those quite quickly. That is flipping clean. You could eat your dinner off the underside of this car. You just could not drive this anywhere. I mean, just take a look at that under there. That is well protected. That is nuts. Yep, that is not low enough, buddy. I can get a card under that. You could get lower. Got ourselves a nice looking E30 over here. He's gone so far as to stance his wheels as well while he's at it. Look at the angle those wheels are at, almost facing us. A different colour for the M3, different sort of blue. Take a look at the long wheelbase limo Merc. Curtains and everything. If you're okay with sitting backwards, then there's probably a good amount of room in there. I don't know, maybe get 4 tall adults who might struggle. You've even got privacy glass from the driver as well, if you just want them to shut up. Over here we've got the bare metalled Cobra rep. Not a real one, but it is a rep, but it's still very nice. And then just next to it, you've got the GMC full custom truck. Look at the work that's gone into that. Looks a bit sort of stubby at the front, interestingly enough. But what it lacks for stubbiness at the front, it makes up for space in the back. Then the Hulk is over here, looking very green. Probably can't hear me, but there's a JVC radio full setup in this. Look at the wheels as well. Bet you never seen in a bath with scissor doors. Well, you have now. If I didn't require my boot so much, I would love that setup for mine. And then we got some more speaker setups just over here with the GTR and the Yaris as well, all from Impulse. I think he's trying to say adios to my Scoob. No, I mean it probably would leave me for dust in this. So we got the custom drawings over here. That was hand drawn by someone literally yesterday. We've got an old Volvo just sat here. Can someone please tell me, is this for dogs? Like, I don't actually know what the point of that is. Is it to stop dogs getting out here if you want the window down to vent? I don't really know. Got a nice oil slick colour GR Yaris. And then just next to it we got a bog standard and sets. Just clocked the rally plate on this Lambo as well. Again, loving the oil slick colour wheels. Believe it or not, there's a twin engine Corsa. So as you can see, this is very out of place. Engine in the boot, full fat turbo in the back, and you can tell it's twin engine because it's got a little hint there. I mean, this thing must fly. Just look. We got the not air brake, we got the e-brake massive just stalk there. So assuming you can drift it, or just it's just way easier. And then there you go. There's the old Opel 16-valve engine in the front. But look at that flipping tank on it. This must absolutely fly. I love these old caddy trucks, or any old truck for that like old American truck look, with the sort of rusty, patina look. It's got nice clean wheels and everything on it. And then again, got one of the old V-dubs. Look, clean underneath, clean inside, but just paintwork made to look old. So yeah, nice old Carmen gear, tiny engine, fat battery in the back. But yeah, this is something else, and you can tell that was the engine because look, that's the boot. Look at that for custom trucks. This again is something different, stacked out. You could not drive this anywhere. It's so clean, even in the engine bay. So over here, arguably one of the rarest cars you'll see here today, the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, very limited, ever made. And personally, this is the first time I've ever seen one, and I've been to so many car shows, so this thing is immense. If you can see the paddles in there, red to match the steering wheel and everything. Got the sparkling orange dune buggy over here. Very clean Datsun to my right. Now I'm not a bike person, but that is hot. Lamborghini bike. I think it's meant to be a Ducati actually. It is a Ducati, but it's got a Lamborghini written on it. It's Lamborghini edition. And then look at that, stecked out, making a little racket. Very different looking Capri right here. We've got the old racing Porsche here. Mark 1 Ezzy there. Very nice racing old DTM spec. I could be wrong, but this very much looks like a Singer. I'm not sure if it is, but it very much looks like one. But it might not be. It doesn't say on it is, but it might just be a classic racing Porsche. Then we got telling us it's on there, which I could tell by how low it was. The old Audi. I don't think I've ever seen a box on top of an MX-5, but there you go. You have now very hard Celica next to a very hard Z. A very lovely sort of standard looking Type R, and then a Mini with gold wing doors. A lot of people going for the gold wing doors around here. Stancy boy. Look at that poking between his legs. A filter out the front of the Mini, because yes, it is a front engine Honda minivan. That's something different. Look at the pair of S's. They're hot. Both sporting very stacked out stance. Look at them. Then we got the nice Renault R5 with a very red insert in the engine, all the red piping, and that almost seems undrivable. Look at that. Now this is a bit of me, the classic Alfa Giulia next to an older Bath, and then we got the Ferrari van for good measure, and then look what it's hiding, a very lovely F50 and Enzo. Simple but effective satin Hurricane. I personally can't say I've ever seen tan interior in Enzo, but I have now. Right, he's not got them on, but insert these lights here. I got a video of it from yesterday. But again, in the right colour. Got another buggy over here, but this time a glittery green one. Oh, look at that, that's hot. The gold wheels with the satin purple. Yes, please. Now, if you couldn't tell, this is a drag setup. I mean, look at all the exposed exhaust. But there's the parachute just at the back there. It's done the green engine bay. And then if you couldn't tell from the tyres as well, big balloons for that drag racing spec. And then just like the green one, we got the fully exposed gold on the purple one. That is a nuts build. Just to match the Lambos, we got the exposed Audi R8 as well. Again, sporting the V10, just like the two Hurricanes. And if you haven't seen already, another black Aventador SV, but look, matte black underneath, you can just see the gloss black lighting on it. Then over here we have a TVR Tuscan. Now, anyone know how the hell you get in this thing? I'll give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. There's no door handle, is there? That's because this little knob or button under the mirror, that is how it opens the door. I'm not going to do it because it's not my car, but trust me, you have to see videos if you don't believe me. Oh baby. Take a look at these for drifty boys. A whole different way of drifting. Just look at the wheel angle on them. These two going around together, making it look like literally like a pro. Oh, he cracked it. Crashed it, buddy. Just in the car park, we got views, 2 Raris, and behind me, another Rari chilling in between these two. That has been my vlog for the London PetrolHeadism. I still think I get the name wrong, but anyway, that's been my vlog of the day, and that's all the videos looking around the cars. Now, obviously, I went Saturday as well, and there were a few different cars, so I'm just going to enter a few pictures in now just before I end this. But so enjoy that little section of pictures, sorry. You already seen the videos. one. Don't forget to full send. Cheers for watching. See you all in a bizzle. Thanks. Peace.